Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We are pushing off into another bequest mode. We are still aiming for our sub 1 hour day 1 run win. This is, let's just call this one attempt 100. I think this is attempt 100. In the Silksong playlist, there are 9 episodes available to non-members and like 30-something to members? That's odd. I don't think I said anything for members. If I did, it was an accident, or because I've been doing the YouTube stuff, that's something else I gotta take a look into. But thank you for letting me know. Also, did I tell you guys that I got invited, and I won't tell you any, pertinent details, but I get to go tour one of YouTube's headquarters facilities, which I think is pretty cool. I'm gonna take a trip, and I get to go visit a YouTube headquarters building. I know I mentioned it maybe that it was a possibility, but I actually get to do it now, and I'm really excited for that. The bedroom, you know what? It doesn't cost any steps to go in here. Let's just break it open right now for the resources. I was thinking about it, and I was like, it doesn't cost us anything. Well, thank you guys for celebrating with me. Okay, let's go ahead and head over into the Nook, pick up our key. We have 2 dice for the day, and a sledgehammer, so that's always a pleasant start. We did get a billiard room, which is pretty good too. Oh, could you imagine if there was a secret garden key in here? Man, what a treat that would be. The game... Oh! We got ourselves a broken lever. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, this is number 3. Next we have 7 and 5, which is going to be 12. Which is in the top left. There we go. Took me a second. I don't know why I was so grandiose with my finding of the number there. 18 minus 4 is 14. 10 minus 8 is 2. 8 times 2 is 16, bottom left. And 15 minus 11 is going to be 4 times 3 is 12, up in the top left again. And we got ourselves a silver key. I suppose a silver key's not bad, with 2 regular keys already in our pocket. Now, something like the East Wing Hall would be pretty neat here, but a security room... Oh, but we can't take it. Darn, if only we had a gym today. Alright, well, I'll be taking the storeroom to get the gym in case we run into something like this. Again, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Alright, cool. Let's move on. It's time to draft the other side of the house. I was really looking forward to the drafting potential we had. It's kind of crummy that we got blocked off so quickly. We could have used one of our die there, but it just didn't feel like it was worth risking. These aren't very great, but I'm willing to take the hallway first, just to go up and then come back down. Yeah, YouTube does sometimes run into issues with the chat, where it just, doesn't show everybody's stuff. Alright, so item-wise, we are doing fantastic. Drafting-wise, we are not doing so hot. Let's take a look here. The gems are on the desk. That is false. The gems are in this box as a potential to be true or false. And the gems are on the floor. That is also false. So, you are a false one. You are a false one, which means you are true. The gems are in the white box. Give me my yellow gems? Yellow gems it is. Alright, what have we got here? The West Wing Hall. You'd love to see it. And pushing on from the left wing hall, let's head back down and try to get some stuff down here in the corner. We dump a lavatory, we leave the corners as is. No need to mess with them. Let's go ahead and push our way up here. We did get a garage, however, we can't take it because the run would be over with, as much as I would love to take it. So we're going to take a pantry here, and then we're just going to hope we get lucky on some drafting, because it is not going well. There's Bob's apple. We got ourselves a den, a kitchen, and a corridor. I'm actually going to take the corridor first and hope for a den or a passageway right here. I'm not pushing for our garage just yet. There's no need to. We don't even have a utility closet. Courtyard doesn't go up, so that kind of sucks, but we're going to take it anyways. Hopefully we get something like a shovel or a metal detector, and we did get a shovel. The shovel girlies can rejoice and celebrate. And we got a key. No chest out here for us with the sledgehammer, so that's a bit of a bummer. But I'm still enjoying that, either way. Next, we'll draft down, just to clear out some empty space and maybe get something nice. A utility closet right here is in a very solid spot, and if we happen to get a dark room here, that'll be great for us. Do we use a regular key? No, let's use our silver key here, I think. Because we need to go up. And we're kind of risking it by not going up at this point. So let's use our silver key here and see what happens. We got the dining room, the gym, and the den. The gym can come to us later. The den can give us potentially another trunk, and it gives us a gym. So let's do that. Now, I guess we could go ahead and use a step to come in here. There's really no reason to. No, there is, because if we get a garage, we can go guarantee a tomb. Yeah, let's go ahead and bump this over. So key card, we can leave gym off, darkroom off, garage on. Not much viewers today. I did post the link for the stream at the very last second, so maybe it'll build up throughout the stream today. More people will come in as the day goes on. Especially, too, people with school and work and all of that stuff. These are all terrible. I will dump the spare room here, I suppose. And there's no need to go in there. I was hoping to get a dead end, but we didn't snag one. I will be taking a secret passage into a great hall. That seems like a solid choice for me, especially just for drafting overall. And it only cost me a gem. Hopefully this door is not locked. It is. Bummer. That's unfortunate because we didn't want to use our keys. So there's our great hall right there. And we have 3 keys to our name, but we still don't have a garage yet. So we got another 3 keys coming our way. I will play off of the northern door first to see what we can get. And we got ourselves a gymnasium. Now the real question is, where do we go from here? We only have 2 keys, so playing for these are kind of pointless. We should actually just continue drafting to play off the rest of the house. Because using our keys right now, when these doors could be locked, is terrifying. Now, a passageway has great potential for giving us intel into the Great Hall room, and we could see what we've got going for us, but a workshop could give us a battery. And if the workshop gives us a battery, we could already make the powered sledge and change things up a bit and maybe do something different with the run. And it also gets us, well, the passageway gets us close to the other side of the house too. This is a bit of a tough ask. I don't think we need the passageway right now. I know it could help intel-wise from the Great Hall, but I think going up from the gymnasium will be fine. Maybe we could save the passageway for one of these routes up here by the antechamber. Let's take the workshop and see what we can snag for ourselves. There is a battery, so we have a powered sledge, but we did run into a security door. Easiest power hammer we've ever crafted. Never have been this efficient or quick with it. That was incredibly fast. But what can we do with it? Really nothing. I mean, we don't have a ton of steps. We can't gain access from the other side of the workshop. I think we're going to have to spend our keys. I hope this door, if this door is locked, we have to save it for the Great Hall. Yeah, we've got to come back here, and we just have to guess. We really do. It's unfortunate, but we need to draft something here to continue on playing. So I'm just going to go middle door and use a key here and see if we get lucky. We did not. That sucks. Don't let this be the end of the run. Ah, shit. Alright, there's a key in it. It's not the end of the run yet. We've opened our antechamber door. We know this is our door now. But this is brutal because now we have no keys. We did get a security room. And as far as drafting goes, this is perfectly fine. Give me the security room. This will allow us to draft out from our workshop now, which is huge for getting more keys, because keys are very important. And because we turned the power off, we can do 1 fruit, 1 upgrade disc. We already know where both of those items are. We can set our doors to high because we're lacking on keys, which is very important for us. So set security level to high. Change offline mode to unlocked. Now we actually need to go back and flip the... Wait, did we unlock it already? No, we left the keycard system on just in case we got a keycard. Let's see if we pull something that goes to the right here. We did not. I hate the idea of this, but we do actually gain access to the antechamber a second way now, which could be potentially huge for us. Yeah, I'm going to take the furnace here. I know this kind of stinks because we're probably going to pull in archives, and I don't want to do that, especially without getting a tomb first. So hopefully we can get to the side over here and get a garage as quickly as possible. We do actually have to go back and shut the power off, which kind of sucks, because that's a lot of steps gone. I should have just shut it off earlier to begin with. Should have just shut it off, because it's not likely that we get a key card anyways. We're down to 22 steps coming from here. I mean, we're crazy loaded, in a sense. We have no keys. This is our last door we can open. Let's see what it's got for us. There's the weight room that we were just discussing. That takes us down to 8 steps. We could potentially snag a garage right here, guarantee a tomb before we have to draft anything else, and then maybe... Okay, that's huge. That's actually very lucky. Let's go ahead and break this open too. Let's open up our other door back here to the antechamber, the southern door. Okay, so 3 doors here is actually fantastic, but we know we're likely to draw more red rooms. So here's what we would like to do. We would like to come here and snag ourselves a garage right away. That's incredible. We got very lucky. We do have to take the garage. We don't need the keys right now, so there's no need to set foot in the garage. We need a dining room. It is imperative that we get a dining room. It is also so likely that we have to draw an archives before we can go out into the garage and make this worthwhile. Here's what I'm thinking. We need to guarantee the tomb, but stepwise, we're not really going to be able to play off of that. But if we keep drafting, there's a very good chance we're going to have to take the archives because of the furnace. And taking the archives is really crummy for us. So this is a very tough call. We have 7 steps, no dining room. We have no kitchen, we have no gym, no way of getting more food. If we take the dead end, we'll have some extra money, but we won't have gyms. If we go outside, here's where this puts us. 6 steps, 5 steps, 4 into the tomb, 3, 2, we can't. We genuinely cannot do it yet. We're gonna have to risk getting an archives, as much as I hate it. And there it is. We have to take it, unfortunately. I knew it was gonna happen, but there's nothing that can be done about it. Let's go ahead and try to get our dining room. We need the footsteps. There's the kitchen, but we can't afford it. I don't know what this room is, so I'm willing to try and take it, because we could still play off the gymnasium. But the mage chamber is also still likely to show up for other rooms. So let's take this one. Maybe it's a... Oh, it's the dark room. We still just have no steps for the day. We're in such a rough spot. Like, no keys, no steps to do anything. At least this door is free to gain access to, security door-wise. You're unlocked. That's big. The boudoir gives us gyms, and it's either a coat check, the boudoir. Yeah, give me the boudoir for the gyms. I don't know what we're doing with these. I think we're going to run out of footsteps today. Or not gyms, but gym. It gives us a gym. Okay. I mean, we needed the gym just in case we get like a kitchen or something. A kitchen could come in handy, a dining room could come in handy. Either one of them would be fantastic. Okay, a nursery guarantees that we get a few more steps out of the run. So I guess we have to take the nursery. And it did pay for itself. We're back up to 8 steps now. A bunk room would be a mighty fine draft at the moment. We really can't even go back to the gymnasium. We could just go to the dark room and try to draft off of that. What's crazy, if we had footsteps, we could potentially win, right? All we need to do is get a tomb and footsteps, and we win. I guess we blind draw for the dining room. Here's the thing. 5, 4, and we go here. That's a 1-room draft. 2 chances to gain access to the antechamber. If we come in here and we blind draft, it's 2 chances. So 2 chances at a dining room. I feel like that's the safer play, if I'm being honest. Is 2 chances at a dining room versus 2 steps and having 1 chance at a dining room. But we're just going to have to draft blind, as much as I hate this. And this is probably locked. It is. So thank goodness there's a security door in here. I mean, I'm not taking the 1 gym rooms. We're just going to see if we get lucky with our dining room. Okay, that's pretty good. The guest bedroom gives us a lot of steps. Alright, things have taken a turn for the better now. Now we have to be very careful. We don't have keys. If this gymnasium door is locked, the run is over with. If it is not locked and we gain access to the antechamber, I think we can win. Did we get our keys from the garage yet? No, we did not. That is the mistake I made. I think we don't go this way yet. I don't think we go try for the tomb yet. Because we can't go back and come back and run through the house. We don't have enough footsteps. I think we have to draft from the gymnasium at this point and hope to get into the antechamber. And then go outside and do everything in one fell swoop. So, workshop, gymnasium. Okay, you were a locked door, but it's good that we had the garage. There's our dining room. It gives us the step, but it makes getting into the antechamber very scary, but I have to take it. It's either the steps or bust. We now have a chance to potentially make it into there. Okay, so we have to roll into the antechamber here. We know it was a locked door from the other side. I don't want to risk it. Let's just go for it. We have 1 gem and 2 dice. Let's see if we can roll into it. We got a kitchen. That's a lot of steps for us. Okay, if we get a tomb, I think we'll win today. Genuinely. What are we doing money-wise? So come in here. Grab our key. Let's read the note for good luck. To continue up, you must go down. Okay. I mean, this is it. We have 2 dice. We just have to hope. Ooh, tomato soup? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Yeah, give me the tomato soup, please. We have to roll a tomb. If we don't roll a tomb, it's over with. We have to roll a tomb, and we have the archives, too. That's tough. Also, hello, that guy. Welcome to the stream. You showed up at the... This is, again, all we need is a tomb. Literally, we just need a tomb. That's it. If we get a tomb, we win. We successfully complete the run. If we don't get a tomb, the run is over with. We do have 2 dice, but we also have the... we have the archives. So what if the archives gets hit by the tomb? That's risky business right there, you know? Alright. We have to hope that the tomb does not get rolled by the archives. Let's just... And we have to use our dice. Let's hope this isn't the tomb. Again, we literally don't know. There's no way of knowing. We have to roll it. Motherfucker. One of them was the tomb and it was archived. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. It's just fucking insane. We got every single thing that we needed to win today. We have 56 steps, and all we had to do was roll to get a tomb. Yeah, that fucking hurts, man. That stings something fierce. Like, that's crazy. Oh, that sucks so much. This was attempt number 100 as well. This is by far the closest we've ever gotten. It has never been this close before. We're only 20 minutes into this episode, too. We're gonna go practice our puzzle one more time. Dude, this hurts. It's tough to stay in a good mood after something like that. We got the tomb, but it was just hit by the archives. That's absolutely brutal. Are there any workarounds? We could try to draft from the Great Hall, get a pool room, get a pump room, lower the pump room by 1. That's the only other option we have. And we have to do that with 1 key and guess, or we could draft from the dining room. And we have no gyms, too, so, like, it's... Yeah, I don't even know if it's worth playing into it, to be honest. It is painfully gone. I have to try, though. I'll try it out. We'll see. We'll see if we can do it. I'm not going to give up hope. Thank you for the donation, Squilliam. We'll get them next time. Excited for another 100 runs. I don't want to do another 100 runs of this. It hurts. We keep getting so close each time. We didn't even get a foundation either. Man, just needed the damn tomb. Why? Why couldn't it have been nice to me? Statistically, we had to use the dice there. It was the only option that made sense. We had to use the dice there to get more chances of seeing if it rolled the tomb as an archives room or not. X for lower? Can we lower it? There we go. We're just practicing this just to make sure we've got this part down when the time comes. That's all. For time reasons. Okay. Now this one comes all the way back down. We really were super close. Like, again, this is the closest we've ever been, for sure. When the chair appears, make sure you stop, because that's where it needs to be. Yeah, I don't think we've ever been this close before. Why did the game have to do me like that, man? Alright, let's go ahead and raise this up. We'll run across. The fact that we still have 53 steps is also crazy. This one's definitely marked as an upload episode. People are gonna... Oh, man. All the people that aren't here right now, they are gonna be heartbroken when they see this one. Alright, let's head back up. "100% of archives runs are a loss." That's true. Would you also believe that 100% of the runs that we get the tomb are also a loss? You know what's really funny? The only reason we had enough steps to play the game is because we took the archives. Alright, where are we going from here? We can go turn the power on for the dark room, which we should do. That's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go turn the power on from the utility closet. We'll see what's inside our dark room. I should make a clickbait thumbnail making people think I won. Could you imagine? That'd be so brutal. The title of this video is going to be something like, I don't know. I'm gonna name the video something like, "Come on, man, seriously?" Like that's what I'll name it. Okay, so we can head up to the dark room now. So we can go back to the gymnasium. That's where we need to be. Okay. To get to the dark room, we go weight room, dark room. There we go. What was in here item-wise? Just another key. It's pretty solid for us. Technically, we just need a pool and a pump room. That's not hard to get, right? Well, that's not good. Let's take the maid's chamber. Extra steps out of the maid's chamber. Not that it's necessary. I mean, we could go to the Great Hall, but let's just take this room here. The wine cellar. Well, the wine cellar doesn't do anything for us because we can't use the gems for any purpose. So let's take this one and see what it is. Oh, it's the mailroom. Anything in the mailroom for me? No, nothing? Alright, fair enough. Okay, well, let's go ahead and close out this run. Yeah, without a doubt, the closest ever we have come to winning. And it was on episode 100. If this is legitimately episode 100, we don't have the actual count yet. Wow, the Scarlet Inn of the Dead. 7 red rooms, 5 bedrooms, 11 dead end rooms. I will say, I don't know if you guys know, but the closest runs, we usually have a lot of red rooms, which I find funny. Man, if that had just been the tomb. If only the game would be oh so kind to me. Alright, let's clear it, and let's run it back for another one. We're gonna go to Profiles. Oh, excuse me. Man, that would have been a sub 30-minute run, too. We were looking for sub 1 hour. We would have done it in less than 30 minutes. We would have done it in like less than 25 minutes. Because we spend a lot of time basically running around back and forth doing nothing. Alright, let's give this another shot here. Back at the grind. A new fresh 100 has entered the building. Don't take the closet? I have to take the closet. Why wouldn't you take the closet? It's 2 free items. Oh, I thought I picked them up. Oh yeah, that's right. There's an animation when you pick them up. Parlor's huge there. Love to see it. Alright, let's run it through on this one. And we'll take a den. Okay, what did we get in here today? We got ourselves the Lucky Rabbit's Foot and a gem to start with. I do like a Lucky Rabbit's Foot. That has also been proven to give us some good starts. And there's an apple in here today. They're feeling generous. I'm going to take my apple right now. As a thank you. Alright, let's move into the puzzle here. The logic puzzle. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. These do appear on other boxes, so they're true. Oh, excuse me. And you're going to be false, so the blue box is not empty. Only 1 day left for Inktober? What is Inktober? Is Inktober just people get a bunch of tattoos during this time of year? Well, these are not good drafts. Shout out to Bob, yeah. We'll take the drawing room here. Pays for itself. We've already got 3 gems. Gives us good reroll potential for good pulls. Maybe we get a security room early on. It's an art challenge? Oh. I mean, I've heard of Inktober before, but I never actually knew what it was. What is the challenge centered around? The run is cursed by you and we would not win? Okay. It's a bunch of artists follow a theme for the day and draw it, preferably in ink each day. Oh, I see. I am willing to... You know what? I'm gonna redraw. Give me, like, the hall. You know what? Give me the courtyard. Even better. And we got another sledgehammer to start early off. That's good for the bedroom because it saves us a key. Dude, honestly, imagine that taken out of context. Here's a sledgehammer. It's good for the bedroom. I will take the veranda. You know what? Screw it. Let's spend our 2 gems here. It is an art challenge, but you do your own for the past 4 years. Okay. So we did get a metal detector, and we got another trunk, and hopefully we can drop a dead end down there. We got a treasure map. Now we just need a shovel today, and a compass. We got a compass and a map. Let's see where our treasure's going to be. It's going to be on tile... What is this? Column 2, row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And is there a gem on the table? There's not. Unfortunate. Would have been nice to get more gems. However, give me a storeroom, please. E, gem, and coin. Alright, cool. Taken care of. Good to go. Now, where do we play from here? We could draft up from the courtyard. A nursery, a bedroom, and a billiard room. The billiard room would be nice for the key. The bedroom would also be nice because we could go ahead and open up the chest and not have to worry about it. However, I've thought about it, and it feels like the bedroom might be better to hang on to. 1, in case we get a nursery first in a good spot. But 2, what if we, what am I trying to say here? Why can't I think this through? Oh, excuse me. Maybe it's because I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Because on this side of the house, we don't ever really revisit it. So if we keep it on this side of the house, which we do tend to run back and forth through, we save footsteps. So I'm going to try to start saving the bedroom for the other side of the house. The billiard room contains a salt shaker. Well, today's items have just been all over the place. We're getting everything. I mean, we'd have the lucky rabbit's foot, but still. 14 is clearly just a 14. 5 and 7 are going to be 12 in the top left. Next, we're going to go into a 15 minus 7, which is 8. Where's 8? There it is. 7 minus 4 is 3. 2 times 5 is 10 in the bottom right. 10 minus 4 is 6 times 3 is 18, which is the top right. Don't normally have stuff in the top right. Hey, look at that. We got a secret garden key today. Beautiful. We're still rocking a lot of items for today. That's quite nice, actually. A security room. I'm willing to take it now. We do mention it a lot that we run into issues with it. I know it's not the perfect draft, but it's a security room nonetheless. Here's what I would like to do, though, and this is going to be the risky bit. We got the car keys as well, so we can grab an upgrade disc later. Is there still a key or a coin in here? There is a coin in here. Let's go ahead and let's do this. State inventory. There's 1 gem. Is that the gem inside the drawing room? Probably. We're going to do this. This is going to be crazy. Check this out. Set the security level to high now and change the offline mode to unlocked now. And then check this out. Are you locked? You are locked. Good. I didn't want to draft up from here. I'm actually okay with this. There's a gem somewhere. Is it the one in the drawing room? It's got to be, because we didn't open the safe yet. I mean, I'm going to double scan around, unless it's out here and I just didn't see it. We didn't see that. We know it's not out here because it would be on that table. The gem's in the den. We haven't been to the den yet. What am I talking about? I will be taking the guest bedroom here. Give me the steps now. A magnifying glass. Not very helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to the start. We're going to go down the hallway, parlor, straight over to the den. We need an early utility closet because we're really risking it with the high security doors. I could really be putting myself in trouble right now. I don't think I am, but we could be. There's a utility closet. It's not in my favorite spot. I'm going to take it right here, right now. Let's go ahead and hit keycard off, gymnasium off, darkroom off, garage on. Alright, let's see. Pantry, nook, and lavatory. Pantry gives us money. Nook gives us a key. Key's more important overall. Money is helpful. It's not a necessity. Keys are a necessity in this game. Let's see if we get something that goes north here. Yikes, this is what I was afraid of. Okay, so now we do have to go back and play off of the security room. Not what I was hoping for, and because of that, we're actually going to dump the lavatory here. And then we're just going to go back to the security room and see what we can make happen. This is not what I wanted, but I was afraid it might happen, and it did happen that way. It's a bit of a spin for our steps as well that I wasn't looking forward to. Let's give this another shot. We have a key now and a gym. Well, we got a dark room, which is in a fantastic spot. Jeez, it's in like a really good spot. But we can't spin the steps. I'm going to take it. I can't. 1, 2... What is that? We'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 steps just to not draft blind. Am I confident in this? I don't think I am. We'd have 13 steps left to play for the rest of the game. We're just going to have to draft blind here, I'm sorry. It's a security door there. I mean, I don't know what these would be, but we'll take the free room. We got a chapel in a fantastic spot, actually. And we'll wait, because what if we get a garage? Play off the chapel first. Push our way over for a garage. The corridor being unlocked here is nice. The spare room is nice. I would like to save the corridor. We can use a key here. If this is the garage, I will be very happy. Or, even better, secret garden and then push for a garage above it. Secret garden key. Use a secret garden key, push for a garage above it. Now we can access two sides of the antechamber. We did find ourselves the shovel and the broken lever. We have several dig spots that we can access now. Looking for any dig spots out here. We just got the one so far. Got a key out of it. I'll never say no to that. Alright. I just realized, has this fountain always been filled with water? I just never really noticed it before. We really do need that garage, though. The garage is still quite important. It always has been full of water? Okay. I believe it has been. I can't believe... It's more like I never noticed it, which is odd to me, that I never noticed something like that. Alright, let's open up the left side of the antechamber. And then once we get on to our outer portion, we can open up the right side of the antechamber. No more dig spots. Now, there is some fruit that's been dispersed through the house. It's pretty tight-knit on the way back, so we don't have to worry about that. And there's our garage in a beautiful location. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into the garage right now. We're going to grab our 3 keys, open it up. We're going to grab the upgrade disc out of the back seat. We are now going to turn around, and I think we're going to draft down here. I probably should have drafted before coming in here now that I think about it. But here's my plan. I want to go back to the front of the house. I don't want to do the garage just yet. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where our treasure is, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it's going to be tough to get here, but we could do it. If we go outside right now, here's the thing. I want to go explore the rest of the house to get the food out of these rooms and turn the power on to the dark room for drafting up here. That's what I'm looking for. So we are going to go, but I am going to spin the steps here. So I shouldn't have gone in the garage first. That was just a mistake. I will use a key here because there's a lot of draftable rooms, and I am perfectly okay with doing this. I will use my West Wing Hall down here. I would be willing to dump a pantry here. The gymnasium's too good for drafting later. Go ahead and just give me the coins from the pantry. And it's a banana, so we can eat the fruit without having to feel bad. We're not taking anything from Bob. I will take the extra footsteps. Now, here's another thing that would be cool. Imagine if we had a gym for the greenhouse. I'm probably going to take the bedroom here. We do have the lever. We could go for a powered sledge again. We could go for a powered sledge, but we're still like, we aren't, it's likely to get the workshop up here anyways. I'd rather take the bedroom and draft 2 rooms than take the workshop and hope out of all of the items it just happens to give me a battery. On the other hand, we could make the detector shovel ahead of time before we go dig up in the courtyard and the veranda. You know what? Save the bedroom. Give me the workshop. Let's see if we get lucky with the battery. We did get lucky with the battery. So all we need today is a tomb again. Tomb and antechamber, and we can win. Go ahead and give me the battery and the sledgehammer. Make another power hammer. And then we're also going to make the detector shovel as well for bonus resources. Now we can go dig up all the spots in the veranda. Metal detector and shovel, please. The detector shovel. What's funny, that guy, is this run actually hasn't even been as lucky as the previous run. The previous run was better than this run. Greater chance of finding keys and coin. Much greater chance of finding keys and coin while digging. Nice. Okay, is there anything... What's in here that's beeping? Is there a coin on the ground? 2 coins. Okay, nothing else can be crafted that matters. Now it's time to go outside. We don't go for our tomb just yet. We wait on that, and we go back to the front of the house. That's what we got to do. I know we're going to be hurting for steps, and man, it doesn't feel good, but there's fruit throughout the house, and we have salt. So go ahead and open up the other antechamber door. So we've got access to both sides of the antechamber now, which is important. We should wait until maybe we get some dice from a chest or something like that. I don't think we try to pull for a tomb right now. That just feels a little risky. I think we'll be able to get some more footsteps later on. I'm not scared about that. Alright, let's go ahead and head on over here. We do need to come back in here. There's an apple in here to start with. That's good extra food. I don't see a piece of food in here, so there's no need to check the lavatory and the nook. That's just extra steps that I don't care for. No extra food in here, but now we have power back on to the dark room. Alexis, you missed the closest we have ever been to winning. Ever. The last run, we got everything that we needed. All we needed was a tomb, and we had 2 dice, but we had to take the archives, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to play the game. And one of the archived rooms was the tomb. It was painful. It was the most painful run we had ever had. I mean, we pulled out some of the craziest luck ever. Our first 2 rooms gave us a whatchamacallit. Our first 2 rooms gave us a sledgehammer and a lever. It was insane. I'm really risking it for these steps here. But we do have some good dig spots with the shovel. Give me some keys and coins, please. A nail. Oh, boy. Obligatory archives equals loss. This is my obligatory that if we didn't take the archives on the prior run, we would have lost the run even sooner. Okay, so apparently we can just dig up nails when we get this. That's all we're going to get out of it. We upgrade it, and it just gives us the worst items possible. An old tin can. At least we're getting a ton of steps out of our secret garden fruit. A safe deposit box key. Interesting. Any fruit in here? Another apple. A banana in here for us. And we get to use our upgrade disc now. Ah, we've already taken the nook. Alright, let's see. Enter. We'll take the breakfast nook because it's fun. And it comes with bacon and eggs. Even though I'm not a huge bacon fan anymore and I don't really like eggs that much. That is very true, Martin. We've lost 100% of the rooms, or runs, that had a tomb in it. Okay, so we're rocking... We would like to get here sooner rather than later. Because maybe we could get some gems out of it. What do we have in here? Another key? I was kind of hoping for gems. We're really hurting for them. We don't have them. I'd rather come across here first and draft from the chapel. The chapel also had a banana in it. That's quite nice. That really pisses me off. That would be so cool if we just had a gem. Oh, that sucks. I mean, it's so much harder to get to our fucking spot now. This is painful. I will take the gymnasium here. There's our running shoes. I don't know what to do. I guess we'll try to draft here and maybe get something that goes left. Ah, that sucks a lot. Okay, that's really bad. Let's take the bunk room. There's 2 bananas in it. This is also scary because we don't have gyms. I'm going back to the dark room. We need gyms to draft up here. We have both doors to the antechamber opened, and we don't have any gyms. We're getting crushed by that fact. There's a dining room. Honestly, give me the boudoir. I know the dining room is extra drafts and footsteps, but if you give me the boudoir, that gives me at least a gym, right? Isn't that safer? That gives me a chance at drafting one of the rooms that goes left or right. You think this is a wash? What do you mean? All we need is antechamber access and a tomb and we win. And we already have plenty of footsteps to do so, and the running shoes. This is, right now, this is looking like our second closest run, potentially, which is hilarious to me. Maybe if I get like a... Where do we want to go from here? Nope, it's got to be up. Okay. Dining room gives us extra steps. Alright, tough call here, okay? Here's what we're looking at. We take the dining room because if we get a weight room, we can gain access to the antechamber from here. It's the safer play. The bedroom would be nice because there's a chest in it, but I can't risk it. Also, by the way, we built a fucking fortress around our one dig spot. It's kind of annoying, but so be it. It is what it is, I suppose. The foundation, the conference room, and the commissary. The commissary probably has a gym in it. Here's what's scary. If the commissary doesn't have a gym in it, we're drafting into the antechamber with no gems. I think we should just take the foundation and then save our 1 gem to try and draft. Maybe we get a commissary or a 1-cost room that goes to the right up here. Yeah, I say we just take the foundation. We only have $6 too. Like, it was just frightening. I'm not taking that yet because on the on the off chance that we don't or what if we get it? Well, I don't think we can get a weight room here. We just need something that goes to the right. And it's a huge thing we saved our gym for this. Holy cow. Okay, that's big. That's really big. Let's go ahead and step into here. What kind of experience? Well, let's pick up our key. Actually, you know what? Let's do this first. Let's see what kind of experiments we have coming our way. Experiment setup. Continue. Immediately set your dice to 2. So we've guaranteed a tomb. I think we just won. I think we just won today. No doubt about it. We just won. That's it. We fucking did it, guys. Legitimately. We still have dinner. We get the tomb. It's over with. Holy hell. 101 attempts and we did it? What an ugly house to win on, too. Ew. Okay. Let's just take a quick breather here and do this the correct way. We need to eat our dinner. We need to head straight down all the way to the chapel. We're going to go out the garage, grab our tomb, go to the fountain out front, or the elevator out front, break in the wall, solve the puzzle, come back to the antechamber from the garage. Yeah, let's do it. Let's eat our dinner. Oh, we're not even like 20 minutes into this episode, don't worry. The under 1 hour is also, we're still fine. 21 steps. Okay. Full Syndit, Chapel, Secret Garden, Garage. Let's go. We're not going to waste time, though. We're not going to waste time, but we can still lose. I forgot how many steps are necessary. We can't lose. We have enough steps. We have enough steps guaranteed, actually. We have 35, and we have the shoes, which will trigger every time we go outside. So we're perfectly safe. Even if we didn't have the shoes, we would still have enough footsteps because we have garage access. Yeah, no, it's done. We finally did. I'm stoked. Especially after the last run, man. That last run hurt me to my core. Like, it was painful. And we got it first try without even needing the dice. That's even funnier. Alright, let's full send it. This is amazing. All because Hassanin said we weren't going to win this time. He said he cursed us. So, you know, just keep that in mind for all you true fans out there. Let's grab our coins. First try. Here's the thing. Yeah, first try every 100. Anastasia beat me to the joke I was about to make. We didn't get it on the first 100 tries, but on try 101, we got it on the first try. That's all it took. I really hope this was run 100. If you're counting them for us, Nix, I am excited to see which run number this actually is. We logged on today and we said it was going to be, our last one was attempt 100. But I mean, it's done. We're done with this challenge. This is like a blessing and a curse. Because I'm so excited, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm going to miss this. Name the last episode so close, and then this episode not again. This is the same episode. I didn't even... We are going to get our worst, most devastating run ever, followed by the most entertaining run for a win. I'm not saying this was the most exciting run, but like in terms of the win, we actually got it. I think it's crazy. Our most devastating, painful to watch run, followed by the run that we actually win on. Absolutely just comedic timing there. Numbers overflow at 100. Ups and downs. Yeah, that's a good title, honestly. Where is everyone? They're busy. It's Thursday, man. Here's the thing. Everyone has to be at work today because tomorrow is Halloween. So everyone gets tomorrow off. Or they get out of work early tomorrow. I wouldn't say they get tomorrow off. But you know what I mean. Everyone's getting their break, so they're doing it now. They got to stay at work today, but that's okay. This video is going to go up probably in a couple weeks. What if we finish our run and then the clock is like bugged and it's like you didn't win in under an hour, and then we just get to keep doing this? Wouldn't you guys be excited? You don't have Halloween? It's unfortunate. A couple things about Halloween, right? Like, Halloween is fun, and obviously it's changed since I was a kid. But I think overall, Halloween was just a solid, fun one. Like, I wish more countries celebrated Halloween, personally. I think it's a very enjoyable one for everybody. I also don't like that the internet is actually what's killing Halloween. Your parents don't allow you to celebrate it, unfortunately. Hey, that's a bummer. Halloween, if acknowledged in a proper way, can be very healthy and fun and safe for everybody. But the internet has ruined Halloween for a lot of people. Because they had to make costumes inappropriate. They had to convince people that Halloween was all about satanic devil worship. They convinced people that they were putting pins and needles and drugs and candy, which, by the way, quote me if I'm wrong, I don't think there's ever been documented proof of someone doing that, just to be clear. When they're like, and here's another one, who's giving away their drugs to children for free? That's insane. Who's like, oh, I've got edibles. You know what would be funny? If I gave these away instead of taking them myself? Are you kidding me? What kind of addict would do that ever in their lifetime? Is Halloween a Christian thing or no? I actually don't know the history behind it. I don't know if it's a Christian thing or not. Do. I did this wrong, didn't I? Yeah. I gotta go back. Or wait, was that the right way? And I just needed to do the rest of the steps. What, was that the right way? Am I crazy? Or was it this one? I think you spin it twice to get to that one, and then you go across. Because this one continues to rotate it, does it not? I was just too busy clicking the lever too many times. If you're curious, by the way, about the time, this entire episode, both of these runs, is only at 59 minutes. If that makes anyone feel at ease. So if anyone's stressing, this one episode hasn't even been 30 minutes, I don't think. But yeah, I'm a little excited for Halloween. I might go do something fun tomorrow. Also, there might be a little bit of a stream tomorrow, just for you guys to watch. Beautiful. We're gonna watch the door open here. I think it's deserved. After 100 attempts plus. Let's do this. Let's head back up now. I cannot get over how devastating last run was to be followed by this run. This is absolutely insane. You guys know I have a folder with like 138 gigs of footage of just day one run attempts. Like, that's it. You can try to add everyone in the Discord, but it shouldn't work. As a traditional goth, I love Halloween vibes. I don't know the difference between tradition... Okay, tell me this. Is traditional goth just separate from things like rainbow goth and stuff like that? I genuinely don't know the difference. I had a lot of goth friends, but I never really asked them about it. You're gonna miss starting the streams with blueprints? Well, maybe. We still have curse mode. You guys know we still have a whole nother mode to beat. And we still have to get our trophies, because we haven't done that either. We're playing this game until we get all of the trophies, by the way. It was right, it's just one of the other ways to solve it? Ah, gotcha. As a traditional non-goth, I also love Halloween vibes. Honestly, that's a fantastic quote. As a traditional goth, I love Halloween. Me, Bragg, and that guy. As traditional non-goths, I also love Halloween. Oh, that's funny. That's it. Well, guys, over 100 attempts, over 100 runs, I think maybe 65 hours worth of attempts, and we've done it.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Cannot explain how beautiful that cutscene is. It's been so long since we've seen that cutscene. I'm gonna let the credits roll the rest of the way through. There's a reason this game is my favorite game of all time. I don't know if a game will ever top this one for me. It does kind of give you goosebumps, huh? Just watching the cutscene. The music just goes so well with it, too. Well, there it is. Mount Holly, your new home. 31 rooms. We made it to rank 10. We took exactly 100 steps. The fact that we made it to rank 10 and took exactly 100 steps makes it that much better. It's just that much cooler for me. We're going to save and continue real quick because I want to pick up our trophies. They should be here for this day. And I believe once we pick them up, they're attached to the save file, but we can import them to the other one. The next day. Are there 3 trophies in here? Oh. It threw me off a little bit. There are 3 trophies in here. Wow. The Day 1 trophy and the Speed trophy. Open only in the inheritance, in the event of an inheritance. You've been awarded the Day 1 trophy for the incredible feat of reaching room 46 in a single day, in recognition of the perfect day. So lovely. The Speed trophy. You've been awarded the Trophy of Speed for reaching room 46 in under an hour. The Trophy of Speed in recognition of achieving your personal best. And we got our 2 Steam achievements out of it. Where's my achievements? 1.6% of all players have this achievement. Oh man. Only 2% of players have the Darebird trophy. Wow, we were committed to this, huh? We need to still win 40 parlor games. We need to win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. Which one is that one? And then reach room 46 in curse mode. That's the least earned trophy? Is reach room 46 in curse mode. I guess people don't want to play curse mode. I can understand that. 20 dead-end rooms in one run? We already did that, I thought. We did do that. Why don't we have this trophy? We beat that one. We actually beat the dead-end challenge on our second try. We had 22 dead-end rooms. Bugged out? Didn't do it well enough? Yeah, what happened with that one? Maybe we didn't go to the next day to check our trophy to see if it had been delivered. Maybe we didn't claim it. Maybe that's what it was. I'm going to read this, by the way, and then we're going to end the episode here after reading the inheritance letter. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older and growing wiser, and in our ease, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Oven Navari, Herbert S. Sinclair. Let's claim our trophy one final time. In recognition of completing your bequest. Well, with that pulls an end to our series for the day 1 and the sub 1 hour challenge. So thank you guys for being a part of this series. I really hope that you enjoyed it. The next thing we're going to be moving on to now is going to be the curse room. Or not the curse room, the cursed runs. We're going to go into curse mode and we're going to play that out. And then we've got a few more trophies to play through, and then we will gather everything that we need to complete the game with 100%. So anyways, thank you guys for participating in this series and supporting and watching it. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. See ya.